click create. Deployment has been completed successfully. Yes, go home, cross check one check. Here primary VNet has been created. Click here. Two subnets are there. One is subnet A and subnet B. As of now, I don't have any devices connected here. Okay. Now it's time to deploy the VMs. Click on VMs here. Click create Azure virtual machine. So which resource group I need to select here? I need to select here testing. So what is the VM name? DC. Okay, so the availability zone, if you want no infrastructure, you can select it. As of now, doesn't require for me. Okay, so not required for me. So I need no select data center 2019 data center. Okay, so type here SQL admin. Give the complex password. Okay, select that ports. By default, RDB should be enabled. Click this box. Click this box and come to networking. Okay, so by default it is going to place subnet A. Okay, that's good, fine. Okay, come to monitoring. So boot diagnostic is not enabled us. Click disable. So click on review and create. So per 1 hour it is going to charge 11 rupees 70 pice. Okay, for me almost. Okay, so by this all this practical I'm going, it's around like 150 rupees for me, but doesn't cost for me. For I want to show that practically, for that reason, so I'm showing even the money cost doesn't matter for me. Click create. Deployment has been completed successfully. So click on go to resource. Okay, no, that DC virtual agent is not it. Okay, just click on refresh. I'm not sure what happened to this. Go to virtual machines, click on DC. Okay, so no problem, issue has been resolved here. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm taking the public IP, opening the multi-disk, click here, add server, paste the IP, type the DC name here, type SQL admin, type the password, click OK. So I can directly double click on that. So it will give the password. So every time it is not going to ask the password for me. So for that purpose, I like the multi-disk application. Click yes. So click on don't show this button, not required for us. So once the refresh has been completed, click on manage, click add roles and features, check the box, not required, next, next, next. So we need active directory domain services, click add that, DNS, add that, Okay, file storage, file size, ISKC target server. This one I need to, why? Because for domain it is not required, but for storage purpose I require. I am taking this, converting this DC as a SAN server as well. For that purpose I am using this. Okay, now click next, not next, 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 install. Okay, so initialization required, the roles has initialization has been completed. If you see here, promote this server to domain, you can click on this, or otherwise click close button, click on the flag. Here you can get that promote this server to domain. Click on that, add a new forest. Here type abc.com. Click next, give the password. This password is to restore the directory services mode. Okay, not for the domain. To go into and restore any objects, then you need this password. Next, click next. So active directory folders. Okay, NTDS stands for new technology directory service. Okay, click next. All prerequisite checks passed successfully. Now click install. So it is asking for sign out. Click on close. Click close. So it is going to restart. So it got disconnected. No problem. So it is going to get restart, right? So we have to wait for 1 minute. So as of now we have completed the first step. Okay, so we have created resource vnet and with two subnets and deployed one OS and install configured. Okay, this one what abc.com. Okay, so now we need to deploy two Windows server with node 1 and node 2. Okay, node 1 should be in subnet A and node 2 should be in subnet B. Let's do that. Now click to virtual machines. Click create Azure virtual machine. Select resource group testing. Node 1 here. Node 1 is to US. So availability zone is not required for us. So no infrastructure required. Select Windows Server 2010. Type here SQL admin. Same. Okay. Type. So for easy convenience, but I don't want to mess up with the with username and password. For that reason, I am giving this. Same. Come to monitoring. Disable this. Not required. When you have a troubleshooting purpose, we require boost. After the until then, that is not required. Come to networking. So subnet A. That's good. Okay. Click create. So validation has been completed. Click create. Click on virtual machines. Click create. So select testing. Click create. Testing. Node 2. Okay. node 2. Sorry, here I have given node 2, right? Here I need to give SQL admin. Click networking. Here I need to place in the subnet B for node 2. Okay, click monitoring, disable, click on review on create. So it's going to check the validation. So validation has been completed. See the price and everything. Click create. So to deploy node 1 and node are both are in. So node 1 has been completed. Okay. So node 2 is going, is in progress. Create. Just wait for 5 minutes. So node 2 has a VMR creation has been completed. So click dismiss all. Go to virtual machines. So I am having DC and node 1 and node 2. So click on node 1, copy the public IP address, go to open multi-disk, click on servers. Okay, come here, add server. Type here node 1. Okay, paste that IP, give the SQL admin, click OK and open your browser, click on node 2, copy the public IP address, open multi-disk, add server, paste that IP, node 2. Click OK. So I have created two VMs with the name node 1 and node 2, and I have added those servers for into multi for easy operation. Open OK, and this one is also done. Add domain. Here I need to add domain private address in node 1 and node 2 in the Azure portal. Let's see what could be the private IP. Go to DC, double click. That's it. Type IP config. So this is the private IP of domain. Select all, press enter. So it will get copied. Go to outside of this, type notepad, type here. Okay, just co copy this, open your browser, go to node 1, or select networking, type network interface here, click on this network interface, type DNS server, select here, click save. Yeah, save has been completed successfully. Now go to node virtual machines, click node 2, click networking, click private interface card, DNS servers, custom, paste it, save it. Okay, so dismiss all. Now we need to restart the systems. Node 1, node 2. Okay, go to virtual machines here. So currently all three are running. Open your this multi-disk, click on servers, click on node 1 and node 2. Okay, click yes.